Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Merry Christmas. Today, I'll be making this beautiful kimono for my beautiful client. So, let's just get right into it. So, you can see I've drafted the basic bodies on the fabric like this. It's really long, so from the waist, I just made it slant down to the length of my dress. And I'm just going to trim it out for you to see. My chalk was not all that clear. So, let's just go ahead and just trim it all the way to the top. And for the neck depth, I came down by 1 inch because I'll be adding a round collar or bishop collar to the neck. So this is the um, jacket, guys. It's really long. So I'm going to place this on the front pattern. So I'm going to just trim on the front. I'm going to leave 2 inches in the front, and this is for the folding allowance. We're not going to be adding a zipper or buttons to it. So we're just going to leave it open and then add just hold it together with a belt. So you can see I'm just tracing the rest of the pattern out like this. So this is it, guys. So the next thing we're going to do is to cut the sleeves. I've folded this fabric into 8, guys. I hope you understand, because we'll be cutting both sleeves together like this. So placing the tape at the tip like this, I'm going to just take 10 inches all the way around. So you can do 9 inches. 9 inches is absolutely okay for most people, but I just decided to take 10 inches. It's still fine, either one that you take. So just go ahead, placing the tape at that point there. Just take your 10 inches all the way around and then connect as you see me doing. Then you're just going to mark the midpoint there and then trim out the rest of the excess. So you can see, guys, I'm going to go ahead and open this up like this, so you can see that I've cut the 2 sleeves together. And then from that midpoint there, that point that we marked, I'm going to come down by 3 inches and I'm going to mark that. And then I'm going to come back now to this new point, and then I'm going to take 3 inches all the way around, placing my tape at that new point that we got. I'm going to just take 3 inches all the way around. You don't have to rush it, just take your time and just do this gradually. Take 3 inches all the way around. We're trying to like make a circle for the arm to fit through. We're not cutting this open, so we're making a space for the arm to like fit through when we fix it on the shoulder. That is what we're trying to, that is a channel that we're trying to create. So just go ahead and trim it out just carefully. You don't want to rush this part, guys. Just trim, trim and trim, and then trim everything out. Okay, guys, so you can see this is it. So I'm going to be cutting a facing for this later, and then I'm going to join it. But for now, let's set this aside and work on the body. So this is it. This is the front. So I'm going to be folding it by 2 inches, the 2 inches allowance that I added to the front, and I'm going to do this for the both sides, and I'm going to come back and show you how it looks. So this is it, guys. You can see how it looks very neat and clean. I'm gonna have to fold both sides like this, and then what we're going to do next is to join the back and the front shoulders together. So I'm just going to place the back on the front like this, right sides facing each other, and I'm going to stitch down by 1/2 inch, and then while the shoulder there, and I'm going to come back and show you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna head to stitch it down. You can see how it looks. So next we're going to just measure around the neck, because we're going to be cutting the round collar that will be adding to the neck there. So you're just going to carefully do this. You don't want to rush it. You can go ahead and do it 2 times or 3 times, or you can do it as much as you want, just to be very certain, guys. So what I got was 14.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 pieces of the fabric, and then okay, this is it, guys. This is the fabric that I'm using. I've cut out 2 pieces of it already, so I'm just going to join it and iron it, and then I'm going to show you. So this is it, guys. You can see, and then I folded in quarter of an inch inwards, and then I'm going to fix. So I've already gone ahead to fix it, guys. Sorry, the whole video was just rushed. So I'm gonna head to fix it. As you can see how it looks, very fine. So the next thing I'm going to do is to work on the sleeves. Like I said, I was going to cut a facing for it. Now you can see I've done it and I've stitched down all the way around. So next I'm just going to turn it and then iron it out. So the next thing is I cut out this piece of fabric that I'll be using as the other sleeve or the flounce or whatever. So I've just cut it down like this. You can see how I just cut it, and then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to pleat it into the shoulder, but first I'm just going to stitch it down, turn, and then iron it. So you can see, guys, I've stitched them all down and then ironed, and then I've turned it down. So on the shoulder there, I'm just going to go out on both sides by 5 inches like this from the middle of the shoulder, the joint in there. I'm going to go out on both sides by 5 inches, and that is where I'll be placing the midpoint of this flounce like design that I have there on the shoulder. I'm just going to pleat it in, and then I'm going to, after pleating it, I'm going to just join it on the shoulder. I'm going to show you. So I'm just going to pleat it to 10 inches to fit in. So you can see, guys, I've got to do that. I'm just pinning it down on the shoulder area. So I'm going to be stitching it by 1/2 inch, and this is it, guys. This is how it looks. I'm going to just pin it down before, stitch it down before adding the other round sleeve that we cut out. So you can see I've gone ahead to stitch down by 1/2 inch. You can see how it looks. You can even use it like this if you want. If you don't have enough fabric to, like do the other one, you can just leave it like this. And this is how it looks. Very beautiful. It's still very fine like this if you want to leave it like this. So now I'm pinning down the other sleeve to it. You can see it's a little bit technical at this point, so you might want to just take your time and just do it carefully. So you're going to just put the round sleeve inside like this and just pin it down to the shoulder. Now remember that flounce design is going to be between the actual fabric, and the round sleeve is between them. So you're just going to fold it in carefully like this. I hope that you understand, please. So you're just going to fold it in like this and then stitch down. So you can see, guys, I've stitched it down, and then I made like a little belt rather, to just hold it down like this, and then I just added eyelets to the front to just hold it down, so you can see how it looks. So I just made a small basic bodice dress to wear on the inside of the kimono for my client. So you can see how she's rocking it. She was so happy, and you can see how everything just turned out really nice. And then I just made a little pleat at the bottom for her. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and come back for more. Bye.